What's going on, everybody? Got a fun Better Picks MLB boosted props ticket that I'm going to be sharing with you guys on the channel here for free today. Going to be sharing the power of the Outlier platform here, doing some research on some props, and sharing exactly why this is going to be a profitable slip for you long term with these boosted picks over on Better Picks. Two things I'm going to be breaking down exactly why I like these plays. One, if you have not signed up for Outlier, guys, go ahead and use that link down below in the description. They're going to give you 7 days completely free. I'm going to show you exactly how I use these tools throughout this video. And two, if you have not gotten Better Picks, you're going to need it to tail these plays today. So go ahead and get that. They're also going to hook you up with a fantastic offer with my promo code of an instant match all the way up to $250 with the promo code KJKDFS. I will also have a link down below in the description for that. So it's going to be 2 picks, guys. It's going to be pretty straight to the point in this one. And the first thing I want to address here is we are getting some really good value on these boosted picks, because on Better Picks for the boosted props, you're essentially getting plus 220 odds for these props. You can see Riley Green, 3 total bases, and Christian Vasquez to record an RBI are both plus 120 on FanDuel. These are going to be the 2 props that we're going to be discussing throughout this video. I hate to spoil it, but we'll get kind of straight to the point here. Once again, Outlier. Riley Green, we're going to be taking his over 2.5 here. You can see over his last 5 games has exceeded 1.5 total bases is the prop they have pulled up here for the standard prop. We're going to be taking an alternative prop for the 2.5. But you can see he is averaging 3 bases per game, which is what we're going to need from him tonight. 80% in his last 5 games. And he gets to take on the likes of Griffin Canning tonight, who has really struggled versus left-handed hitting, which is going to be fantastic. He's got a 5.32 ERA, a 2.77 batting average against. He's giving up a 494 slugging. 41.3% of the hits he's giving up are extra base hits to left-handed bats here, okay? So Riley Green is going to be the guy that we're focusing on here. Look at the pitching arsenal for Griffin Canning. Fastball, changeup, slider guy. He's going to go to that fastball 37% of the time. Riley Green absolutely mashes with a 438 weighted on base average. Only a 23.7% K rate versus that pitch. The changeup's the secondary. Not quite as effective in that as he is against the fastball in the secondary, the fastball changeup. But we're looking for him to jump on those fastballs early, guys. And like I said, he has been hot. Splits are really big in baseball versus left-handed hitting. Just talked about it. But Griffin Canning has been bad, man. Versus righties, Riley Green's been good. So these are all good things. 354 batting average on balls in play. He's got a 227 isolated power metric. 278 average. And Griffin Canning, it's just been bad. 5.32 earned run average. 494 slugging given up, like I just discussed, those extra base hits, which we're going to need tonight, because we're going to need Riley Green to rack up 3 total bases. For those of you that don't know, guys, for this prop, the total bases, we need hits, okay? So like walks, I don't know, hit by pitch if he gets on base. It doesn't matter. We need singles, doubles, triples, home runs are the only things that are going to add up. If he gets a single, that's going to be 1 base, a double, that'll be 2, you know, a triple is 3, a home run's 4, etc. We need him to get 3 or more in this boosted prop tonight, okay? So these are going to be 2 picks. They're going to turn your money 10x them, okay? So once again, why are these good plays? One, we just talked about all that data, right, with the Outlier for the Riley Green prop. So that's fantastic. All the data is going to match up for the Griffin Canning matchup. He's been hot. Once again, 4 of his last 5 games, he's gone over the 1.5, and he's averaging 3 bases over those. He's gone 3 or more in 1, 2, 3 of the last 5. Angels have a bad bullpen as well. And lastly, if you were to head on over to FanDuel, it's plus 190, guys. We're getting plus 220 essentially on these boosted props, so we're getting really good bang for our buck. If I was going to risk $100 on this, I'm only going to get a $755.50 payout, which unfortunately you guys can't see at the bottom of my screen here. But if you were to go to FanDuel, you could just type it in yourself, right? The Riley Green 3+ total bases and the Christian Vasquez to record an RBI. If you put in $100, they would pay out $755.50. They're giving you plus 755 odds on these 2 picks. We go on over to Better Picks, as you can see with my slip here. 100 is going to turn into 1,000. So you could put whatever you want on this. I'm just running the math. 100 is an even number. That's what I have on it. You know, $10 is going to turn into 100. Just keep in mind, Obviously, it's more likely that these props don't hit than they do because they're boosted. They're a longer shot, but we're getting really good value for what the price is. Okay, it looks like Christian Vasquez is at plus 195 now, but still better than the 220. So the over 0.5 runs batted in. We can go ahead and break him down as well using the outlier tools, kind of see what we got here. He's going to be in a little bit more of a difficult matchup, all right? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a boosted prop for a reason, okay? But still really good value we're getting on this prop. If we go to his, we can just type in Christian Vasquez. We can look at his RBIs prop. Outlier, once again, makes it nice and easy for you to do here. You can see he has hit in 1, 2, 3 of the last 10, the last 5, 2 of the last 5. And once again, guys, the matchup tonight is going to be against Chris Sale. You know, he's an elite pitcher. We need 1 RBI here, okay? So we're not taking this because it's a lock. We're taking this because we're getting really good value compared to the market, okay? It's plus 195 on FanDuel. Keep in mind, guys, once again, I have the live. You can't see it with my overlay here on, unfortunately, but if I go ahead and take this away, actually, let's see if I can do that for you guys so you can see it. You can see 100 pays out $755.50, okay? $100 is going to pay out $755.50. We get that big payout here on Betr, the good value we're getting. And once again, Chris Sale, not ideal, but Christian Vasquez versus lefties on the season. We can always break that down. No real data here against Chris Sale. But when we look at the slider fastball combination, that's what Vasquez is going to be facing here tonight. Does only strike out 14% of the time versus the slider and a 23% versus the fastball. So we're going to need that. Chris Sale's a high strikeout guy. We really are hoping for a guy to be on third when Christian Vasquez gets up for a sac fly opportunity. That's going to be the ideal. And just keep in mind, once again, why are we taking the prop? Because we're getting good value compared to the market. It's plus 220 on Betr picks, essentially, plus 195, plus 190. 100 pays 755.50 if we were to take it on there on Betr picks. We can get much better value with this prop, okay? So these are the 2 plays. Broke it down for you. The Riley Green prop looks really good, both from an odds aspect and all of the stuff we talked about using this outlier data. It's just a really good matchup for him taking on Griffin Canning. Christian Vasquez against Chris Sale. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, you know, it's just a lock spot. It's Chris Sale, but the bottom line is we need 1 RBI from him, okay? So we're holding out for 1 RBI from him. Hopefully our boy Riley Green can come in and hook us up with those bases as he's been doing as of late very consistently. And yeah, man, that's the reasoning behind these boosted plays. I wanted to come on and share it with you guys here on the channel here for free. Give you a little sneak peek of these outlier tools. You know, that Riley Green total bases, the fact that we're matching up all that data on outlier and we're getting good odds makes me happy. Talked about the Griffin Canning splits versus the lefties. These are all really good things for us to go ahead and hopefully cash this nice boosted props ticket here tonight, guys. So it's a 1 unit play. You know, whatever you typically play, I already went ahead and sent it on over to my VIP. So sharing it with you here on the channel for free. It's a fun little boosted play. And yeah, man, hopefully you can turn, you know, 100 into 1,000. And whatever you're playing, you know, stick to your typical unit, guys. If you typically just play like $5, $10, do that. I'm not going to say these are locks. I already explained the reasoning, right? We're getting a good payout. Broke down the value as far as if we were to head on over to FanDuel. You know, we're getting much better odds on Betr than we are on sportsbooks. And then, of course, that Riley Green prop, a bunch of different data lining up for us on Outlier as well, which makes me happy. So if you haven't checked out Outlier, guys, check them out, guys. It's 7 days free, completely free trial. They've hooked me up with that link, so take advantage. You can only get that 7-day free trial with my link. And same for Betr picks. You know, take advantage of that deposit match before you tail these props today. And just keep in mind, you know, not every single site's going to match you all the way up to $250, so take advantage of that. Promo code KJKD if that's will get you that. I'll also have a link down below in the description for that. So fun little 2-pick boosted prop slip for you on the channel here today, guys. Take advantage of the outlier offer, take advantage of this boosted pick, take advantage of all the value I offered here. If you enjoyed the content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. And we will see you in the next one.